Hello, and welcome to a Centipede Press unboxing. This, my friends, is Children of Dune, the numbered edition from Centipede Press. Oh, this is an exciting one. If you don't know, Centipede Press is doing the 6 Frank Herbert Dune titles. Not going to touch the Brian Herbert. Sticking with the Frank Herbert. And, well, this is the 3rd one so far. Dune, the original Dune, was a couple years ago. And then, of course, Dune Messiah was just this past year, I believe. But he's really picking up the pace now. So we have Children of Dune now. God Emperor, I believe, is later this year. And then I think he's getting the last 2 titles, Heretics and Chapter House, next year. So, there's actually 2 pieces to this. One is Children of Dune, and the other is out of his own pocket, an updated cap for Dune Messiah. And I'll show you that in a minute. I brought Dune and Dune Messiah both off camera here, which honestly didn't even bother me, but it must have bothered some people, including Jared himself. So he went ahead and fixed the cap. So beautiful. This is a big book. This camera is zoomed way the hell out. Children of Dune, featuring Paolo Puggioni. I hope I'm getting his name right. Featuring his artwork. Capped slipcase right there. It is a beauty. Leto and Gahana on the slipcase. Actually, well, while I have a slipcase here, let's... No, I'll show you the book first. I was saying now I'll show you the cap slipcase. Let's get to the book first. Paolo's artwork. Wow. Full color. It's already got the Mylar dust jacket on it. I don't think the other ones were double-sided, right? This isn't double-sided either. So this is bound in stunning cloth. Please pardon my pasty white boy syndrome, which means whenever I touch this black cloth, it leaves like fingerprints and my pasty white skin all over it. It's nothing a microfiber cloth can't fix, so there's a top edge stain right there. So I apologize for the trauma that I might be inducing here. Nice little inlaid picture of that front cover artwork. Paolo Puggioni did the artwork here. Introduction by David Wingrove. Afterward by Brian Herbert. So this is book 3 in Frank Herbert's original Dune Chronicles. This is the original conclusion to that original trilogy that started with the titular standalone singular Dune. So, of course, we got our bonus materials as well, including When I Was Writing Dune by Frank Herbert and a Frank Herbert interview by David Wingrove. Okay, so that actually makes more sense than David Wingrove being chosen as the introductory author. Similar to many other titles here, we have a slightly different paper stock, different paper used for this introduction. And then we get into the characters themselves. Was this written for this edition, and he's been working on it for 7 years? I don't know. Of course, so we've got Lady Alia Atreides, Baron Harkonnen right there, Duncan Idaho, we're going to get the Carinos, Ganima, Gurney Halleck, Leto Atreides, named after his grandfather, Lady Jessica, Muad'Dib Stilgar, and Princess Wensikia. Children of Dune, we get into the novel itself. All right. Stunning. If you haven't checked out Frank Herbert's Dune, I mean, you should definitely check it out. Read the first one. The first one is an absolute classic. If you like that one, then you should follow it up with at least reading through Children of Dune. It's a nice original trilogy here. No harm, no foul. Things get really weird after this. God Emperor is where things get truly off the rails. But it's still enjoyable. I like it. So, of course, we've had different artists for each of the titles so far, and presumably we're going to have different artists for the remaining titles. It was Mark Molnar who did the first one, who did Dune, and then I believe we had Mark Simonetti who did Dune Messiah. And then, of course, if you're looking for other fancy editions of Dune, you have... Oh, this is a fold-out page. Oh, wow. This is actually getting me some vibes, some Richard T. Kirk vibes. Richard T. Kirk? Richard A. Kirk? Richard T. Kirk, right? Who did the artwork for the Earthling Publications edition. Which I did unbox that on my channel as well. So on this channel, you can find unboxing videos of all the previous editions from Centipede, as well as the Earthling Publications edition. I do not have the limited edition. There's a sandworm. It's interesting to see everyone's interpretations of the sandworms through the series. I do not have the limited edition from Folio Society. I had skipped on that one. I already had the... Ooh, got a little stick there to this this fold-out illustration. I have the standard edition from Folio Society. Oh, this one's the opposite side. This one's on the reverse side. Wow. Paolo, stunning artwork. I already had the standard edition from Folio Society, so I did not feel the need to get that limited edition. The limited edition came several years after the standard edition came out. That had Sam Weber, Sam's artwork, which is still stunning. I gotta say, I do like the case for the Folio Society edition, the limited edition. Standard edition is your standard slipcase, but the limited edition is almost like a clamshell in a way. It opens in the center. Opens on the box. And of course, we got our bonus materials as well in the back, including an interview with Frank Herbert, and including an afterword by, plus, like I said, When I Was Writing Dune by Frank Herbert, and an afterword of Brian Herbert. Brian Herbert, of course, continued the Dune series on, and, well, he did sign the Dune, the Centipede Press edition. So there we have number 68, which matches my other two editions. Very thick cardstock here. Facsimile signature by Frank Herbert, obviously. Actual signature by David Wingrove and Paolo Puggioni. But wow, that is incredible. That is a beauty. Very much looking forward to seeing all 6 titles in their glorious capped slipcases, which we will get to right now. If you have been following along, or if you've been purchasing the series from Centipede Press, I know some people may have noticed that the slipcase, the ends of the slipcase for Dune Messiah didn't quite match up. So let me put Children of Dune back in its slipcase here, and then we'll take a look. So I don't think I even noticed. So Children of Dune, over on the side there, we've got Dune Messiah and the original Dune, which, like I said, pasty white boy syndrome is going to make these marked up. So yeah, the cap is slightly higher for Dune Messiah. It's not quite level, which I guess when you put all 3 together, yeah, I guess it does stand out a little more once you have all 3 together. So, anyways, Jared took it upon himself to redo the caps for Dune Messiah. So anyone who bought Children of Dune, which I believe should be the ones who had purchased the previous titles, now have a perfectly lined up cap. That is just incredible. That level of customer service and care from Jared is astounding. Oh, there is my pasty white skin marking up the slipcases. Yeah, look at that lining up. Beautiful. So thank you very much, Jared, for doing that. That is incredible. No idea what I'm going to do with this guy. I like to keep all of my random little ephemera and materials from Centipede Press, whether it be extra little goodies that are packed in the boxes, or in this case, an extra slipcase cap. But I'm going to keep it because I'm a hoarder. So, wow, that is stunning. Seriously, check out Frank Herbert's Dune. At least read the first one. If you love the first one, you'll love the first 3. Things get a little weirder after that, so that's where people just tend to drop off. But man, you can't go wrong. It's a classic. Seriously, check out the channel if you want to see in-depth unboxings for both Dune and Dune Messiah, as well as the Earthling Publications edition of Dune, which I have on the channel as well. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you want to check out more of these unboxings, including more Centipede Press unboxings, including eventually the other 3 Dune titles from Frank Herbert, as well as at least one book review every week on Tuesdays. So thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you very much, Jared, for just the absolute quality of Children of Dune here. And we'll see you guys around next time.